week.
I
Excited.
hope y'all enjoy this and it looks good when y'all see it because we put a lot of stuff together right before we started taping. Shut up! You wasn't supposed to give away the secrets. I tell you what I want. Saute, Saute. That's a movie we have to review, by the way, ladies. Just saying, we gotta get in it, but we'll get in the foodie chain later. So let's come back to some of the comparisons here between the
Let's
different
go.
movies. We
Yes.
mentioned Gene Hackman, hands down, best Lex Luthor, but that role was also played by Kevin Spacey
Yes.
and Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm.
I
Um,
did not
I
like Jesse.
I think that I don't know Kevin is I think Kevin Spacey took that role a little too seriously, and that's from Superman Returns, by the way, for those of you that
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't
are
like that.
watching,
Yeah.
that those of you that are watching along with us, which
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
Brandon Roth and
Gene
Kate.
Hackman didn't want to come back.
Kate Bosworth. Kate
Yeah.
Bosworth. Since before we even go to that list, Kate Bosworth, probably the most nondescript, did not make an impression Lois Lane out of the franchise. For
But
me,
yeah,
She
for
was.
me,
yeah. I just didn't think it was a good film at
I
all.
I think they had. Well, here's the thing: they got Brandon Ruth because
He looked
of
good though as Superman.
well they also
Yeah.
the only the one thing everybody talked about was this guy's physical resemblance to Christopher Reeve.
That's
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Only thing I'm saying is we're doing a reboot. This is essentially a reboot of
Of the first one. Yeah. That's
of
what
the
it was. Yeah.
franchise. This is a
Yeah.
reboot of the franchise. This
Yep.
had better be good. The
And
most impressive thing in that entire movie, Kevin Spacey was Kevin Spacey. He was amazing in that role.
of course.
But you know what? There's a reason why I we were late getting on, and that was because we were editing some things, or I was editing some things. Uh, where is it? Let me find it. Oh man, did I not even load it?
See,
Oh,
in
it's
my
over here.
opinion, I think the reason why Superman Returns was not a good movie
The
is
one with
because they
Brandon Root, right?
rushed it. Because they weren't going to continue Henry Cavill in the role, and Zack Snyder wasn't going to continue in the role, and so they wanted to reboot it again because they were trying to take it back to the movie like with Christopher Reeve, where anyone and everyone could watch and they could enjoy it. And I just think it just didn't come off well. Now, I'll say this,
I
I never
thought.
had a problem with Brandon Roth in the role because I thought he was okay in the role. But he then was on, Jesus Christ, where am I thinking? Oh, it was on the WB. He was on Green Arrow.
Ah,
And he played a Superman-like character on that show, and he
like,
was really good. So they just rushed it out, I think is
yeah.
what they did. They
I
were
Well,
trying
thought.
to
Well,
cap
hold
out.
on. I thought that one came out before the
it
Henry
did.
Cavill film.
It
Brandon
did?
Brandon Ruth. Yes, it did.
Who was
Brandon
the one
Ruth.
that played it after Cavill?
Oh, it's the new guy,
The
David.
new guy.
We haven't seen
Oh,
him
this
yet.
is the new one? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Alright.
it's like
So I had it flipped in
Brandon
my head.
Ruth. Yeah, Brandon Ruth's Superman, like Anthony was saying, was a reboot of like Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah.
And so like he had the look, but Anthony, I agree with you. I'm sorry to Kate. That was the worst Lois Lane I've ever seen
I
on
never
TV.
liked her as an actress,
On
really,
Well, here's
so
on 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 the screen, on small screen. I've seen better Lois's on the TV shows because Lois Lane has always been a badass reporter. And she
mhm.
has never, even when she found out that Clark was super, she never separated herself from what she was. She was a badass
Right.
no.
investigative reporter, and she was gonna find stuff out. You know what I mean? And her, Kate's, oh, it was awful. I agree. It was the worst
Well,
whole thing. And I'm sorry, Kate, that was so bad.
this right here is probably the best part of that movie.
How are you gonna try to shoot Superman?
Right. That was probably the best part of the entire movie because The back end of the movie, he's damn near dead from kryptonite. The front part of the movie, he's just returning back to Earth, and he saves Lois from certain death in the space shuttle. So that's about it both ways for that Superman. But what that did do, how that was impressive, was definitely you see as the movies progress
Right.
from
Yes.
78 up to
It
now,
shows, yeah.
how
Yeah.
they start to show
His strength.
Superman's strengths in
For
things
sure.
of that nature. Now, I